Alright, so here we are back, and let's take a look at the Allied side now, turn two. See what we can do. Okay. Artillery. Oh, he counter battery. Okay, so he dropped the plane, some artillery, mountain troops. So he's definitely gonna fuck up these infantry. That's fine. We lost an infantry. Now he's trying to pull everything out, or at least a little bit further back onto the point. And he's sending in his fighters to dogpile on the meteor. Sending his comets to dogpile on that guy. That's fine. He can't really move those guys out, so he's just repositioning them. Here's the force. He is pushing out. He is pushing out, and he's gonna kill the recon. Okay. 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 Lots of interesting choices that we're gonna have to make in the air. That's for damn sure. And also, I don't know. We need eyes first, right? That's number one most important thing is we need to get some eyes out there so we can make proper choices. I think we're just gonna sell these things because they're damaged, and we'll probably replace them. I mean, I guess they could technically. I guess I could bust up. I could do 5 points of damage to that. It's kind of worth it. Not really. Probably not. Probably gonna need to sell those things. Probably are gonna need to. Hmm. I mean, we can drop both of these paratroopers. We can drop these paratroopers. I mean, we can immediately create an encirclement here, which he has to break, and he can pretty easily. But we probably shouldn't try to overstretch ourselves. He's definitely chosen to hold, right? He's definitely choosing to hold on Dormont and force us to push him off. And we shall, right? We'll just push him back as much as possible. And we'll kill as many units, really. We're just gonna slam into him. I don't know how much encirclement will actually complete, but we've got a lot of good pieces, right? We've got a bomber. Probably what? Drop the bomber on the artillery looks good. So that you can more freely artillery things. But at the same time, I don't even think that's 100% necessary. I mean, our first objectives should be to finish off these troops. There's no need for these troops to do anything else than die. And then we just need to slam into the wall as hard as possible and disrupt it and do as much damage as possible. That's in the grand scheme of things. In the we really need to understand the whole dynamic here, so we need good scouting. We could split a scouter up to do that, but at the same time, this guy is going to do some scouting for us, I think. Okay. So there's nothing protecting the fighter, I don't think. Hmm. I mean, we definitely want to hurt the, just shoot him down. Maybe kill him. The only fighter that can make it is the P80, which is perfectly fine. This one can get shot up by some amount of AA, I think. No, maybe. So, I mean, there's his two MEs, there's his two comments, and then he has his two B. Hmm. I mean, we're not. We could do the same thing, I guess, and kill his recon. I mean, it only has 3 movement. Where's his Tiger 2 that might be around here, though? That would be nice to know. Hmm. And I do kind of think I want to just sell this for more HE. I think we'll focus on the north because I don't think the south matters as much. But we've got 3 scout planes at our disposal. Four scout planes at our disposal. I mean, I'm just gonna sell this. I don't care. Like, these guys are gonna get sold and stuff, right? Yeah. So we've got 4 scout planes and a bomber for our Air Force. And what are you doing? What are you doing, Archer? Here, sit here. Alright. How to crack this puzzle. Well, I guess we just start with this smaller puzzle, which is what is the most effective way to kill? What is the most effective way to kill all of this? Because we've got 4 different pieces we would like to kill. What's the movement speed on that? 4. So you can do it, but that's like literally all you're doing. But I guess that's fine, because what else are you gonna do, tank? Whatever. Let's just start making. I like that. Let's move the tank here. I mean, he could have probably killed it. One of these guys could kill it. Artilleries? Yeah. Probably should have done it that way instead of the tank. Because this is not as good a position. But there is overrun. So I can put it in a slightly better position. And maybe push something next to it to shoot. That could also be pretty. I mean, do I need this? Like, do I need scout planes to really help? I mean, I want the scout planes when I slam into here, right? I mean, this is gonna push it back already. Does anybody really want to get onto that tile? No. There's so many good targets, right? Because he's sitting at 6, 7 unsuppressed. I mean, just shoot. This guy's shooting, and then the tank kills him. I mean, that's a pretty big, pretty easy play, but oh, it didn't go that way. But the tank can still kill him. And the tank is now better positioned to go this way if it wants. I don't know. It probably wants to stay up here. But whatever. So now we really want to kill this guy too. But he should probably take some artillery hits. Maybe a scout plane? Because he is much better off. Hmm. Yeah. And we should probably really attack from the hill, but then it's probably not what we want to do. Because when we just attacked here, it went here. I guess because that was an zone controlled space. So I think it should go back this way then. But this is an uncontrolled zone then. Hmm. So then I should put it here to create the encirclement. So now it would push back this way. Okay. And I think we will drop a scout. Yeah, we'll give you a scout. And we'll use this guy to shoot. And then now you're down to that, which is what, 6, 7? Now you'll definitely retreat. But you didn't retreat the way I thought you would. Which I guess is okay that you're still alive. You shouldn't still be alive. But oh well. I do not like the retreat mechanics. Because I expected it to retreat opposite of the direction of attack. But for some reason, it chose to go here. Whatever. So, I don't really have anything to finish it though. I mean, I guess these guys, if I rush them to that point, they could finish him. But those guys might also be a lot better used just smashing this line. Because really, we should just focus on smashing this line. I think we can probably cause some encirclements pretty easily. Like this, encircling this Tiger 2 should be pretty easy. We've got enough artillery. Yeah, it should be no easy peasy to do that. So the bigger question is how? I mean, I do think we just immediately try that. And then how else encirclement circle? He should probably do the kill from here. Archer backup on this space is good too. And then this guy, I mean, his job is literally this one, two. And what you've got, like, how many movement left? One. Okay. Alright. So now we want to encircle that, and let's give you a scout plane. And now we need to give it some artillery pressure. That's pretty good. But we're gonna need a little bit more. So it will be this one. And then now you're sitting at 5. So this should definitely be a surrender. Yes. Alright. And then now we want to probably surrender the pioneers, although they do have some entrenchment. Oh, also I could move here now too. That's interesting. So these guys, honestly, their best spot is probably here. So we'll put them here. And then now we're trying to surrender the pioneer. And let's give some scout plane coverage onto it. And then who's gonna do? Oh, I fucked that up. I put the scout plane on the wrong hex. Wow. Well, we put one scout plane in the wrong spot. Whoops. That was a mistake. Sometimes that happens, I guess. The pilots, they got lost, you know. They missed their landmark. Let's see. What is? Yeah, that's definitely dead now. And that's what we probably want to do. Unless we really want to try to do it with one of these back guys. And let this guy push up here. Yes, I like that idea. So we'll put the commandos up here so that the back trooper here can do the killing blow, right? Because this is sitting at 7 and it's going to do 6. Got it, surrender. Alright. And then this guy could push up here and do that, which would be a great move. Although now this guy doesn't have, he won't have a place to go, but I guess that's fine. Because this guy won't have a place to go. They're the same unit, the same hex basically. So let's do it this way then. You can go here. I mean, that's funny. It's a funny one shot. And boom. And then this guy, somebody needs to take that hex. I mean, he could take that hex. He could do it too in a funny way, and then that would allow him to actually be in a useful position. Although that's going to kill it. I mean, what is this sitting at? Unsuppressed sitting at 5? Yeah, I mean, you might as well just do it. And then, what else are we gonna do? This guy really can't move anywhere. Those are AA. Those are artillery. This is an AT. So the last things we want to do are, I mean, we have a bomber over here, and we could do fun things with it. Yeah, I would argue that that's the best call for that. So then this should be doing that, right? This really, I would argue, say, to go on to that. And then this should move up here and probably ruin that guy's day. This should just get disbanded. Or, this should probably move there and get disbanded too. Hmm. Now the bombers. Now we mess this guy up. Oh yeah, and because he can't go that way, the only place he can go is here. So then this engineer gets to ping pong him. Alright, so that's good. That's really good, right? That's really good. Because he's got what? Nothing left here except an AA, some bikes, and then 2 mountain troops that are very damaged. And we're doing pretty good here, right? This is a pretty good advance. Now it's really just how do I want to finish it, finish the setup. Okay, and then yeah, that also keeps them encircled. So yeah, those guys are gonna even be more useless. So how to really set up this line. A lot of, I guess there's a lot of things to be left to really be decided too, as far as the south and positioning. But we need decent AA coverage, which we don't. by doing it that way too, I fucked up a little bit. Like I'm definitely doing this. There's just no doubt about it. The only question is, do the are the yeah, that's the only question. And so the other question then is, so be it. And so be it. Hmm. Wow, it's so dead. Oh hey, hello. I did not see your messages in Dirio. You're usually a Civ 6 player. Um, about the different DLCs of the complete edition. Um, so you're saying like the different DLCs for this game or different DLCs for Civ 6? But the overall, I guess, question would be Civ 6 comparison into this. This game is uh it's similar to Civ 6, right? It's hex based, one unit per tile. But the combat's a lot more intricate with the supporting mechanics of AT and artillery and the way fighters support each other and bombers, and so it's similar to Civ 6, but it only focuses solely on combat. So if you only like to play Civ 6 for the combat, then this is a pretty good game because it's Civ 6 combat with way more mechanics and just focusing on deploying troops and fighting. Um, but that's it, right? That's it. It's just about those troops, deploying those troops, and fighting a battle. If you the campaign lets you take those troops and you just bring them on every mission against the AI, and you do historical paths or what have you, but you bring this core army group with you and you level it up and you get like heroes and special abilities and things. So it's really fun. And then, the multiplayer is just, a single battle. Uh, so it's just about the mechanics and fighting your opponent, and it's more like chess almost at that point. Um, but yeah. Um, Let me see. I'm interested in info about parent combat and less gestation. Yeah, yeah, sure. There's definitely not that much gestation at all. Like there's no base building, there's no time like that. You might have a couple of turns where you deploy your troops and you're running up to meet them at the front line, but that's about it. And then you have your battle and you see what you can do. Um, So yeah, if you like Civ 6, I think you'd probably like this game, unless you're the type of person that plays Civ 6 because you like to turtle or base build, or you're more focused on the building aspects or the civil city aspects, uh, you know, then this isn't the game for you because this is all just combat. There's no There's no base building, there's no resource collection, there's no min-maxing as far as like tiles and resources, so but yeah. So yeah. But now back to me thinking about how to best finish this attack. Um, hmm. I don't think. I think I'm gonna be sad because I think he's gonna Air Force strike all of these artillery, but that's fine. Not. It'll be okay. Cause I'm selling these things. I'm selling these things. I keep them like, oh, I'm gonna make. No, I'm selling these things. They're sold. I need to stop looking at them. Yeah, no problem with the info, man. I I'm glad. I was hope I was helpful. Um, let's see. What else? I have to figure out the south, right? The south is a problem. And I think we definitely do want to kill this. And there's just no oh yeah, there's no, yeah. We do want to kill it, but we're not going to be able to kill it. New chance. However, we can help there. So, I guess it doesn't matter if it doesn't die. Okay, yeah, I wanted it to die. I was like, I want you to die. That was the whole plan. You you're you were you're supposed to be dead. Alright, how will we put position? I mean, clearly we're gonna take that, right? Clearly, like, both of these guys do really need to drop. And where do we let them finish their dropping at? I don't really know. I mean, that seems like a good hex, sure. What do we got? What are those? Yeah, those are just the normal infantry. Okay. And you guys can just chill there. I mean, you might get artillery to fuck. Um, and you guys can hold on that hill. Whatever. I don't know. Do I really want this xylophone? It's not. It's cheap. Like it's cheap, shitty artillery. It's not terrible, but I'm gonna use it at some point. I'm sure. So I probably shouldn't just get rid of it. I don't know. What does this front line look like? I don't know what it even looks like. Alright, oh, can any of you guys run? No. None of you are runners. Okay, where's the Jackson going? Jackson going here. Where's this going? Wow, really? Okay. I guess you're going here then. And then I guess this is gonna go here. This definitely I want to sell. This can come up here. And then this needs to get sold. And you need to get sold. And oh, they do the yeah, they don't get sold to get back the core slots because they're not. Oh, do you think you just get the money back, right? Or do you even get the money back? Whatever, it doesn't matter. They're not that useful. Um, what am I doing with this guy? It's either be a Panzer. Yeah, yeah, there is going to be a Pacific DLC. I'm not exactly sure when it's going to happen, but that is one of the new things that's going to happen. That should be pretty interesting doing the Pacific Theater fights. Uh, where do I want to drop these troopers and why? Yeah, I know where I want to drop these. Oh, they can't. They're not going to be able to make it there though. If I could get them to the hill, that's where I would want to go. But I can't. So we're going to put them in the town in the north. And that's a good spot for them. Okay. And then this is... I'm not really sure where we're going to put this. Or if it even really has a good home right now. Like both of these big artilleries, where are they going? I guess one here and one here. I don't, it just doesn't seem like they have anywhere to go. Okay, so now we've got points to buy stuff. We've moved everything. Okay, so we've got 24 points. That's a lot of points. But we definitely, he still has an air force, right? I mean, he still got fighters. We probably want to purchase another fighter. It should probably be what should it probably be? I'd almost argue why not always bring a Thunderbolt. I mean, I know it's not that great as a fighter, but it's basically just a really sturdy fighter bomber, 5 and 6, which isn't that much. But when 9 and 13 is your best, it's not that big of a deal, right? And then we love the bombers, you know, but I say we bring a Thunderbolt for sure. And we'll forward deploy it over here. Doesn't matter. Oh, I don't think he's gonna push me off of that space. So really this is like a great spot for it, but it's just a normal. Okay, yeah, so that'll be good. Something in the air. I would argue though still we need another good fighter. Yeah, I would argue we would still need a good fighter. Like this guy. What's better, the P80 or Meteor, that's cost 340. That costs 350, but that's 21, 21, and 9. And this is 20, 22, and 9. So it's clearly. Do you want 21, 21, or do you want 20, 22? Hmm. And this is only 12 movement, which is kind of a problem too. Hmm. I think we just get a P80. We got a P80 and we call it a day. And the only other though question is we've got a P80 operating out of this airbase. Do we just want the other one operating out of here? Short answer is probably yes. So there we go. Alright, so we've got P47 in, we've got the P80, so we just replace the Meteor and the Tempest with some more planes that will be useful for our cause. And now we're still at 12. 12 points to purchase things. And I mean, I guess we need it in the south, right? Do we need it in the north? We might need it in the north. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, like more recon is not gonna be bad, and maybe another AT, honestly, because he kept both of I mean he kept everything, right? He didn't switch out. He didn't switch out the things like I thought he would. Seen the game combat mission Black Sea, which seems to be a concurrent. I haven't tried combat mission Black Sea. I have not tried that. I don't think. No. Um, I do not know what that is. But hmm. I definitely need a recon up here, and I think it should be probably this recon. So now we've got 3 recons up here, because this recon is probably gonna die or get hurt more. So we've got 3 recons, and this feels good. And we lost a recon here. We might lose another recon, honestly. So I am totally cool with another recon. Maybe even get it as a Shaffy one. But its purpose would be to... Yeah, it does have a purpose. Okay. Yeah, why not? Let's get a Chaffee. Although it's one more slot, but let's get our little recon Chaffee over here. And We definitely need more AT over here. One one Jackson is not enough. Two Jackson, much better. Or do I want the cheapy AT? Yeah, why not get a cheap AT? Alright, so I got some cheap AT, we got some more recon. There's an abundance of infantry here. There's a shortage of artillery, although artillery will redistribute towards this front at some point. I do like just another normal recon over here too. And then, like with the 3 last points, what else do we really need over here? Could get some more AA law. But I mean, I feel like, I guess our AA is a little bit light, but feels okay over here. So like another artillery maybe? Nah. Another, I don't think there's any good tanks we can get for 3 points. Can get the Lee. Hmm. Oh yeah, I mean, we could think about planes too. We could think about another bomber, cause another B-16 would be pretty cool. And then, oh yeah, how is our scout planes? Yeah, we have like 4 scout planes. They're most of them are protected. I don't think we need to buy another scout plane. Um, Another bomber could be pretty cool though. Because I got some AT here, I've got some recon here. I'll sell that tank and turn it into some shit too next turn. So yeah, maybe I should get another bomber. Gotta go with the bombers. I like bombers. Okay. Alright. I think this is a pretty good solid turn then. Yeah, this is a pretty good solid turn. We pushed him out of Dortmund. He decided to try to hold there and we made him pay. Like most of all the infantry here are all dead. We killed the artillery. We surrendered the Tiger II. This artillery, yeah, this artillery got pushed back down to 5. I killed multiple pioneers and then um killed a mountain troop here. This mountain troop's almost dead. This one's very damaged too. We finished off the remnants that were pocketed here. So I mean, there's a lot that we did pretty good here on this turn, and we're setting ourselves up really good for next turn too. Um, I don't. His counterattacking Moss is just, one tile out, right? It can't really hurt us. But his Tiger 2s can come up and try to punch at us. But I don't think he's got two effective targets though, really, for his Tiger 2s. So maybe he can get some of these bikers around here, and he can get this recon around here, and he can do some damage to this northern flank line. But I guess we're gonna see, right? We're gonna see exactly what he's got in store. He was definitely able to get the 15 centimeter out and safe. I think that's about it. And our push was successful. I'm not too scared of the counterattack. I think we'll be able, he might retake Dormont with the AA or something, but I think we'll be able to successfully secure Dormont the turn after this. And, you know, probably play around in the field here. We'll see how he defends or what he chooses to do. And then in the south, not much happened in the south, right? All the action was in the north, but in the south we're just setting up. We're just setting up in the field. We busted up this recon that killed our recon. We shot down a tactical bomber, and we're just kind of setting up a defensive line. The Moss can come over here and touch us, but we do have the Jackson behind it. I'm not sure if he's going to attack into us, but we are setting up eventually to put pressure and attack here. Although this is definitely a secondary front. We're definitely trying to focus on the north. We're trying to focus on our attack with the British because it is going well and we're making the most gains here. And then the Air Force is attempting to help. Alright, well, I think this is good for this turn. Let's submit it. Alright, and he does have the German side too. So for the next turn, nice. Yeah, let's take a look at it. Why not? Alright, so he's going in, busting up the scouts with the AA. We definitely assumed that these scouts were dead. So he is killing the scouts with the fighters, the shitty fighters, not the jet fighters. And now he's finishing off this mountain troop with some artillery and the paratroopers. Okay, and now this mountain guy is getting fucked up too. Kind of thought this would happen too, which is why we bought another mountain troop. Yeah, he's very hurt. And then now here's the bike. The bike's getting artilleried and then overrun. Yep, we figured that was a dead bike. Okay, big artillery on the Tiger 2 and the Moss. And then big artillery on the recon there. But now he's falling back a bit. Okay. So yeah, so he's not trying to really attack into the south. Okay. That's good, right? We don't really want to attack here. So hmm. I mean, I guess we can just stalemate it, right? And just hold. But I do like the idea of, I don't don't know. Is this where we want to fight? Is this where the front line wants to be? Back and forth near Dortmund. I don't think that's where we want the fight to be. I mean, we might as well suicide these guys. There's no point. Oh, thanks. Somebody subscribed. Thanks, Andrea. You subscribed. Let's see. Uh-oh. Yeah, okay, yeah, he's dead. Good. We want him dead, because we're just gonna rebuy him somewhere over here. We have to think about how we're gonna hold. I think we need eyes. I mean, I think we're gonna fuck up some. We're gonna try to fuck up some shit. Like, we're gonna try to counterattack into this as much as we can. That was always the plan. So, how can I best give eyes to me? I need to send this. I mean, clearly this is gonna go. Like, clearly we're gonna put a scout over here, and yeah, so we'll do that. So that's got a lot of good vision. And we're gonna have to drop some artillery on. Yeah, so dirt for sure. I mean, these guys are definitely gonna recombine. 1, 2, 3. I'm sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like, I can easily just start creating encirclement pockets. I wish I had a scout over the tortoise. I wish I didn't put this scout there and I put it over the tortoise. Oh well. It doesn't matter. Like the number one thing I think here is to surrender the frickin' tortoise. And I think that's a definite possibility. So let's make it a reality. I just really wish I would have put the scout plane over it. But oh well. Because we're definitely killing you. Hmm. So let's definitely start killing you. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. So, oh, did I not need to recombine that? Did I need to leave it uncombined? I could uncombine it again. So we're gonna want to put, yeah, the scout here. There's a scout over here. Yeah, so then like he's gonna go here. Alright, you're so encircled. And then you're gonna take yeah, that's good too. And then now that's how you encircle and surrender a tortoise, right? That's how you do it. Boom. And I didn't even take any damage from the moss. Nice. Uh now what to do? Oh, so you just bought Panzer Corps 2? Nice, man. That's awesome. I'm sure you're gonna have lots of fun with it. Um, the campaign is great, and then the multiplayer is great as well. I mean, the multiplayer, kind of like with all the games, playing with randoms is not as great, but you know, you go on the forums, you find some people, and you play with them, and it's pretty great. And of course, this tournament's pretty good too, but you know, this tournament's gonna last what, another 4 months or something. Let's see. Um, Now how can we make more great encirclements? We got rid of the big thing, the tortoise. Now, yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Just get the game and then play through the normal game and the campaign and get a feel for it, and then if you really love it, yeah, grab the DLCs. And also, you know, it's always a good idea whenever they go on sale to grab the DLC then instead of right away. Um, they kind of go on sale infrequently. I don't really know the history, but that's my general thing, is to always try to grab them when they're on sale, you know. um, I think the next thing we're doing here is we're gonna have to kill this comet. And the best way to kill this comet is, I don't know, because we can't actually close the encirclement. So maybe we should try to surrender the infantry first. I like that idea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then so it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or I could move this tank somewhere. I mean, is the biker the one that's good? I guess the biker is going to be the one that, yeah. If I do enough damage, biker's going to be the one that does the blowback. Oh man. Okay. So, Okay, let's do it. Let's do this. This AA needs to move somewhere, and we don't really like where it is. So let's move it here. And then this should move up here to take a shot on that. And then this should move up to take a shot on that. And then we need a big shot on the artillery back there, but you get counter it too. Why? So this Jag Tiger really need to move you, but Mr. Jag Tiger, your true purpose is not this. I can just take the hits though. I guess we should just, cause this isn't gonna surrender it, but where does it go? It goes all the way back there. Whatever. There's no way to surrender it. Because we're trying to surrender the comet, because the comet's worth more. So let's see. Just take the shot. Take the shot. You have the shot. Just take the shot. Alright. There it goes. It pushes it back. And then now we can move this guy here. And we can close the encirclement. We can move this guy back out. And then the Jag Tiger can finish off the comet. Or a Tiger 2 could, or... Oh my god, well, it one-shots it. But that one-shots it too. Maybe I should use the shittier Tiger to finish it. That sounds like the smarter play. Yes. There we go. Surrendered. Alright, now I got that comment out of the way. So now we could use this to murder the archer. Which seems really fucking good. I think we want to mess up this artillery, yeah. So that this guy could, yeah. Yeah, I like that. It could do it too, though. Hmm. Well, I think this should do this, just because overrun. And then it could even go do that, then. I mean, it's hard to say no. That's gonna be good. Oh, it didn't kill it, but oh well, right. But that's like still a good move. And I mean that just opens up this one again. surrendered. I'm just gonna allow that to go here. I mean, this is a good spot, but there's no, I know there's no, and then what, he bought an artillery for backup back there? Or is that just, I don't know what that is. I mean, there's no more tank threat, so this Jag Tiger almost feels unnecessary. Hmm. Um, yeah. Oh yeah, because they'll all. I guess I don't do that attack. Yeah, I do this. Okay. So I mean, this seems like a pretty damn good counterattack here. We really messed up this whole front line for him. And we're really pushing back in the north. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna do that. We gotta capture it back. I mean, this looks like a good spot too, really. I mean, he doesn't really have any more AA except this AA. Maybe we buy some bombers, I don't know. Hmm. This AT almost seems unnecessary. The plan for this Jag Tiger was to always sit here. So we're just gonna let you sit there. Hmm. Yeah, I mean this just looks like a very nice front line. Um, Yeah, and what is this AT? What is his whole purpose? Really doesn't have much of a purpose. He can go here. And I mean, this is just gonna sit there to be anti-artillery. I mean, I could probably even push this one all the way up to be anti-artillery. Um, so we also need to think about anti-air, I guess, which I was not considering, because that would have been a better spot for the AA, I guess. So we'll put an A here. I'm not that concerned that he's gonna hit me though with the planes that bad. Definitely can, but I also fucked up some of the planes, but he probably rebought them. Hmm. That seems like good coverage. Alright. Now we really gotta figure out the rest of this line, right? This line, ugh, ugh. Yeah, so we really do have an AA issue. I mean, we're gonna keep this AA where it is, but 6 for 1, that's good. Where's he gonna go? And this is with a biker. Yeah, biker's just gonna what? He could go here to act as that, but we'll just put him here. And then this front line though, we're really just holding with this front line, and he fell back too. So like, this is not a pushing line. He's just holding. Like, I don't want to push. Hmm. I mean, I guess he doesn't want to get artillery. But I don't want to push. And I have another scout plane, I guess. I guess I was supposed to put that scout plane over that fight. Yeah, I was. Whoops. Sorry, scout plane. Fuck. I guess you're gonna be. But this you can be scout plane over that. I mean, I could send it as an actual scout plane. I don't think I need to do that. Yeah, I think we'll just, I guess shoot the infantry. Maybe I should have shot the tank. Hmm. We'll give you the cheap replacements. I mean, I like the rest of my line. Like, I don't want to move it. The line is fine as it is. Yeah, I'm not gonna do anything with the south really, so I'm just really buying replacements. And I lost what, some scout planes? I mean, yeah, right. I have 2 scout planes here. I guess I could buy 1 more scout plane for sure. Would probably be useful. Um, got 2 comets, right? And I've got a ME-262 still. I mean, a strategic bomber might not be the worst thing in the world. Hmm. I mean, it does cost. Wow, the nice one costs 680 though. That's a pretty big chunk of chain. And it's what, only 2 more damage than that? Well, I think I need more infantry. Guaranteed. Like, gonna need some more of these guys. We're gonna need more mountain guys for sure. I mean, maybe we could redistribute these mountain guys, but we don't want to fuck with this front yet, because this front really hasn't made contact yet. So we don't know how much help it's gonna need. And now, I mean, we're sitting on another, what, 8 points? I do think we should grab another infantry, though. But, should it just be pioneers? Nah, I think we'll just we'll get the Volksgrenadiers. Yeah. So we got some Volksgrenadiers, we've got some more mountain infantry. And now we're sitting on 4 more points to do something with. Something spectacular. I mean, the Flame Panzer, that would be pretty cool. Could it really be that useful though? Four points lets you get the. I mean, this is cheap though. God, like it's hard not to get that, right? I mean, it doesn't fight back. It's not that great, but it's just so cheap. And it has 13. And we have killed some amount of AA in this general area. There's no way he's going to. But then he just shoots it. Or do we just go strat bomber? Yeah, I feel like the strat bomber is always good. Alright, Strat Bomber. Don't you fail me. You're gonna fail me, I can already feel it. You're $490. You better be worth the $500 investment. Oh yeah, I needed to cover this, right? Whoops. I mean, it wouldn't be as bad if he landed now. But we don't want our air bases ever to get landed on. And I can't tell if he landed them all. He landed 3 of them for sure. I just don't know where the 4th one is. Maybe I'm blind. But yeah. Yeah, we're not moving this. We're not moving that. I mean, we're not moving anything else from the line. The line is good as it is. Actually, that could be technically more air coverage. But whatever. You know, so we've got plenty of AA coverage. We've got everything, right? The line has plenty of AA coverage. It's got plenty of artillery. It's got counter battery. It's got normal artillery. It's got AT. It's got plenty of infantry and hills in places. So like this line is pretty impenetrable, I would say. But we'll see. We'll see what he's going to try to attack in the south, or if we're just going to look at each other, because he pulled back for a second. So maybe we're just going to stare at each other in the south, and the main fight's going to be here in this north, which is fine, perfectly acceptable. That's what we're planning on. That's what we always planned on, is to fight in the north against the British, because that's where we probably have the best chance. Um, and yeah, so we'll see. We'll see. We made a lot of great. This was a very good turn. It was good. It was good to make the counterattack now. I think it was perfect. Um, yeah, it definitely was perfect to make the counterattack now when we did, and not last turn. Um, I think in the north we definitely have the initiative again, and he's gonna have to now plan to defend. As opposed to really, I don't think he can take Dortmund. I mean, he might be able to take it again this next turn, but the turn after that, I think we can. I think we can secure it. We're planning on securing it, so that's fine, right? If we can kind of retake it, resecure it, reestablish this line, and we might be able to take Wessel too, right? That's a really strong goal, right? Like if he can't create a strong enough defensive line, oh, you know what? I just realized it, right? But I need to get a real Bucka Pioneer. I probably should have got it this turn too, and that should have a truck on it, and I didn't. Damn. Why? Because at some point soon, definitely not next turn, but the turn after that, or the turn after that, we're gonna probably want to cross the river somewhere. If things go well, right? If he can't hold the line, and we're able to push further and further, we're gonna get up to this hex, and we might be able to take it. But we're probably gonna need a bridger, and then this guy does not have a truck on him. And I move this guy, and he didn't have a truck on him either. So next turn we gotta try to remember to make sure. I guess we'll probably just upgrade this unit for probably even give him a half track. That's how quickly we need him up in that front. Um, and possibly bridging if things go well, and we have the possibility of taking Wessel. And if we can take Wessel, well, that's really great. Um, because that'll just force the whole front line this whole line should collapse if we're able to take Wessel. This whole line should collapse now, and he'll have to play defensive around here. Wiesbaden. But overall, I say this was a very pretty successful turn here for the Axis and the Allies. Um, and I think I'm gonna submit it here now, and we'll see what happening. We'll see what happens. In the north, things are going quite well. We'll see if he can hold Wessel. We'll see if he can reorganize the defense. I think we'll be able to hold on to Dortmund now. He might be able to retake it one more turn, but we might. I think we'll be able to lock it down. Um, and then from there we're gonna hit Wessel. So the north is going good, and then in the middle, the hills, it's not going as good. It's just a lot of back and forth trading with these infantry, these poor mountain troopers dying everywhere. But it's just infantry and artillery backup. Like I don't. All the tanks look like they're over here, so he can't like drive tanks over these hills to hit the vulnerable artillery. So I think we're fine, but it is a little bit patchy around here in these hills, right? That our front line's pretty weak, but we have to do it. Right? We have to make some weaknesses in order to make gains elsewhere. And then the whole south line though, we're not making any moves, we're not doing anything, we're just digging in, we're just holding. And from the looks of it, so is he. He's just sitting back. He fell back a hex, and he's just creating his own front line. I guess he thinks that we're gonna push into him in the south. I don't really want to do that at all, and I don't have the equipment to. So I'm just gonna hold, and I'll let all of my action and effort and resources funnel into the north, where I think we have the best chance. Again, we're down to 2,000 prestige already. I don't know what he's at, but yeah, not that great. But I do have hope for the Germans here. I don't. I think we can hold. Maybe even push back the Allies. We were able to take out that tortoise. We were able to take out that tortoise. So I mean, I think he can get another one, but only at 5 strength. So that's pretty good. That's really good. And we have a lot of pressure here, right? We still have a Jag Tiger. We still have two King Tigers at pretty decent strength. We still have a Moss at full strength. We still have multiple sources of recons, bikes, and normal recons. We've got a Pioneer that's half life, but he'll feel better. We're gonna send in some reinforcements down this road. The Volksgrenadiers are gonna come by truck to reinforce in the city. So things are looking good, right? Things are good. We have the pieces we need, and he doesn't, right? He just lost a lot of his big pieces. He's just got some couple of infantry, some hurt infantry, and then lots of artillery. But we'll see. So I'm gonna submit it on off, and then doo-doo-doo. Let's see. He hasn't taken this turn yet, but so we'll probably take a break and then be back later, maybe when he takes his turn. But yeah, pleasure seeing y'all, playing with y'all, talking with y'all, and I'll see y'all around.